Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's Zebra Report. Today, I want to talk about what is changing in housing and two incredible housing bills that are now law. First one I want to talk about is House Bill 1110. If you don't know about it, please look it up. This was designed to increase middle housing in areas that were traditionally single family. So what that means is there are huge changes in many areas to what can be done with land that was originally zoned to only have one property on it. That's House Bill 1110. If you don't know about it, let me tell you, it's about to change the way real estate agents price property, market property, research that property. You have to really know exactly what that product is that if you're selling a single family home now and that single family home now has the ability to have additional product put on it, is that property not worth more money? So those are things you're going to you will be addressing these things for sure. This is information you have to know. The next House Bill, 1337, this House bill was designed specifically to expand housing options. And they want to do that by easing the barriers to construction. They also want to do that by allowing the use of ADUs, accessory dwelling units. This is a huge one because, once again, you have a single family residence. In some cases, there are lots out there, small lots. For example, in my area in Bellingham, there are lots that are 5,000 square feet. Does that property now become more valuable if an ADU is put on it? How does that affect the area, the neighbors, the value of the property, the selling of the property? These two House bills are about to change everything we think we know about valuing property. If you don't know about it, I would highly recommend that you at least become a little familiar with what these bills are because you're going to be hearing a lot more about it. Also, it's these House bills are something that I have been involved with and have been studying for years because since they were first presented. And if you go and you look on the Washington State Legislature website and you look up these bills and you look at the history of them, these bills are not just bills that were introduced and then passed. There have been amendments to them and changes to them, and there's been a lot of discussion and debate. And the bottom line is, at the highest level of state government in Washington, the government realizes we do not have enough housing. There is no such thing right now in our market as affordable housing. We don't have affordable housing. So that is one of the reasons why these House bills were created. One, because we need that middle of the market housing. The other thing is we need to be able to allow changes to be made to the barriers that we have for construction. There's tons of barriers to construction right now. And this is why these House bills have been adopted. They're now into law. And let me talk a little bit about how we are already seeing the impact. What I'm seeing now is I am seeing in many different areas, I am seeing infill lots being snapped up, right? Because now a builder, for example, isn't just buying a lot that they could put one house on. They are buying a lot that automatically can now have more density. More density could mean more profit. So I'm seeing an uptick in infill lots. What an opportunity for agents as well. If you understand this, a great opportunity to present this type of product to builders. Also, other areas that I'm seeing a lot of interest is in any area where ADU product can now be part of that neighborhood. We're seeing this a lot. Seattle has been doing ADUs for a number of years. This is just making it's basically opening up and broadening the target market of who can add ADUs to their property. So a lot of changes coming. Please get familiar with it. I know even myself, it's so important and so compelling of new information that I'm even doing a special 7-month training within my Encore group because my Encore clients that I deal with, I have to arm them with the tools that they're going to need to go and sit in front of a seller at a listing presentation and say, well, let me tell you what has just changed for you. Your property now is able to have this density instead of this. That is going to equate to more opportunity, more value. Oh, and by the way, here's how we value that. How do we value that? That's a very good question. Well, those are the kinds of things that agents are going to need to know. So please stay tuned. Throughout the year, I'll always give some updates as new information comes. And if you want more information, I think we're going to attach a video I did talking specifically, more specifically about this. So really just take the time, learn what you can, and just know that this is coming and it's going to be a part of what you need to know. Okay, guys, until next week, thanks so much. Bye-bye.